It's your boy Nezarek, and today we're talking about some new developments. This is a bad camera angle. Some new developments about Call of Duty. It's Saturday, August 15th, and COD Mobile has just released all kinds of new content. So, I would like to make this larger, eh? I would like to show you guys what's available and how awesome Call of Duty literally just got overnight. So, first things first, the volume's down in here because I would like to be able to show you guys the new loadouts, because that's the big deal here, okay? The new loadouts, what's available for the type of weapon you have. The gunsmith option has literally this is almost like Rainbow Six or SOCOM. Okay, one of those old. It's a giant beetle in my garage. I almost got ready to run. I'm not sure if you guys saw that or not. I got ready to run, but this is like Rainbow Six or something, you guys. Like, this is literally like a ridiculous level of customization for what's really there. Okay, so let's start off with my favorite weapon, the J358. Okay, they have all kinds of lasers. Before lasers, you had one laser. Okay, the laser is supposed to help you hip fire the gun. The J358 is actually pretty decent, not just as effective as a shotgun at hip firing at close range, but it's effective at close range. It's effective at medium range. Long range, it needs a little bit of work. But there's 3 lasers to choose from now. Okay, so there's 3 lasers to choose from. They all, if you really look at the stats, they change your mobility and your stats only slightly, which kind of allows you to really curtail this to your playing style. A lot of people don't think this is a big deal. Let me make sure I say that. Like, a lot of people won't think this is a big deal. It just came out today, so I can't really just say, a lot of people aren't going to call this a big deal. But, dude, you can control trigger action, okay? Trigger action provides higher. Okay, so the match grade trigger, which is probably what I'm going to end up getting as soon as I start playing again, provides higher rate of fire and stability when aiming down sight, or ADSing is what they put there, but less accuracy when hip firing. That means nothing to me. If you play COD Mobile, you know that you can only use shotguns in auto fire mode, and everything else is aim down sight. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. Even some shotguns are aim down sight, otherwise they're a waste of time. The Striker is one of those guns that is the only one that's really playable COD Mobile with I don't want to say auto fire, but with standard firing. But this is crazy. Okay, so the heavy duty trigger, I read through all these already, to be honest, because I just was so curious, and I figured I'd read through this with you guys instead of doing it and then showing you guys later. So, provide stable shooting but a lower rate of fire. That means a lot if you're trying to use this thing for long range, which is what we're going to talk about in a little bit here. So let me make sure I explain this a little bit. The heavy duty trigger, basically, if you really want to think about it, you're not squeezing one off until you're ready. So when you know for sure you're about to hit someone, that's when you're using a heavy duty trigger. Like, if you're using it for close range, or you just need to slow the gun down a little bit, which I might actually use it for, that would be great, depending on the other weapon that you have. So it'll help match your weapons better, which is something that a lot of people don't realize, because I'm always changing between, how I use the J358. Like, sometimes the J358 is my primary weapon. I could usually take care of 3 people with a J358 and extended mag. So, I mean, that should give you some perspective on how effective this pistol is. This one, the lightweight trigger, I like this because I've always had a bit of a quib with how slow the J358 fired. Like, I've literally fired at people and they've done their little strafe dance. So they did their little strafe dance, and I'd literally be shooting in the opposite spot every time. All 8 shots. So now, just a slightly different rate of fire means that I will cross and hit that guy. And I only have to hit him twice to put him down. I want you to think about that when it comes to this lightweight trigger. If you can get off 8 shots really fast, okay? In real life, I think a Model 500, you could get off 5 shots in just over a second. You're not accurate, but if you're right up on someone, you don't care about being accurate. And if that's how you use the J358, hey, they're coming for me. Perfect, right? Perfect, perfect. Oh, let me read it. No, I think I read it already. Provides higher firing speed at the cost of some stability, which basically means, like, you know, it's going to be bouncing all over the place, but it's the J358, so you're, I don't know. Like I said, up close, it doesn't matter so much with the J358. At range, that's pretty much going to make the gun completely useless. So, let's look at another attachment. Like, I haven't looked at rear grip, I haven't looked at ammunition. Let's check out ammunition real quick. 8 round stopping power reload? I don't even know what that is. Okay, so 8 round reload, I already know what that is. Stopping power reload must be just exactly what it says. Enlarges the caliber of ammo and enhances fire. So basically that's probably your FMJ. But then, let's see what else is here. Cause you never really know. Oh, barrels. We have to get to barrels and optics real fast here. I haven't looked at grips. Let's check out grips real quick. Oh my god, like this is what I'm talking about, you guys. Okay, so a shoulder stock grip for the J358 reminds me of some like Nazi style Ruger pistol, but that's kind of awesome because Nazi style Ruger pistols are actually pretty awesome. Even though Nazis made them, I hate to say it. They're pistols. Pretty awesome. It reminds me of the Red 9 from Resident Evil, if you guys played that game, Resident Evil 4. Here's just a regular good grip. Like, it increases your accuracy. This one increases your controls. I don't know what that means at all. I guess we'll find out in the future. But here's another shoulder stock and a stippled grip stock. Well, stippled gripped tape. Like, things like that are pragmatic. In the real world, I probably use something like this, but this and this are my two. These two are my most interesting prospects for using the J358 in the near future. It's time to get to the meat and potatoes of this whole conversation now. This whole video, the barrels, you guys. The barrels for the J358 it's Okay, so first we're gonna start off with the custom light barrel. What does it do? It increases your accuracy a little bit. Extended barrel with slightly increased weight to improve stability and increased firing range. Effective at medium range, like I was saying before. So let's check out the short barrel. My cat wants to get out for some reason, but he's going to have to wait. He just hears me talking. Okay, so the J358 short is increases movement speed and flexibility at the cost of accuracy and range. Suitable for combat in a cramped space, which sounds freaking perfect for the J358, especially if you have the laser sight and probably not the shoulder stock, probably one of those grippy staple tape whatever attachments to go with it, okay? But here's the kicker. This is what I've been wanting for a long time with COD Mobile, because I played Black Ops almost religiously, okay? Black Ops was my shiz moniz, you feel me? So it was one of those games that had so many unusual weapons that they just, god, like they were so fun to use. The Olympia was fun to use, and this brings me to this barrel. The Python was my favorite gun. The Python was one of those guns to where you could take out snipers with it. But the J358 always kind of lacked in that area. It never had enough range to really do what the Python did. So this increases the range of the J358 to 68. I was gonna say 68 meters, but 68 points, okay? 68 points doesn't sound like much if you're walking around with a, DL Q33 or the Arctic 50, the M251, M521, whatever it is. If you're running around with a sniper rifle, you're like, huh. But if you're running around with the LMG, you're like, hey, that's actually pretty damn good. The RPD is 67 out the box. So if you have a J358 with 68 range, that's a sexy gun, okay? Significantly increases firing range and controllability with reduced stability. Sucks. Effective at long range and medium range. So that means that you can run around with the J358 instead of an assault rifle now. And it's only 2 shots. So if you have a match grade trigger or a heavy trigger plus the long barrel plus the third thing that I wanted to show you guys. God, the optics. We have optics for pistols now. So the J358 comes with a red. We don't just have a few optics. We have all the optics for this pistol. So, the red dot sight. You have a holographic sight that looks funky. But like all the, of course, your reflex sight. All these sights, okay, are different. They're profiles. This, if you want close range accuracy, I'm an iron sight guy. I prefer to learn how to use a gun with the iron sights. I feel like playing Call of Duty for like a decade now. That's where you're gonna really find your stride, is with the gun in its bare form. No extra ammo, no extra power, no attachments. If you can figure out where that gun is best with no modifications, that's where your meat and potatoes, that's where your proficiency with the weapon is going to come from, okay? So when you add something like this, and you're already really good with the weapon, and you enhance it to kind of go with a particular play style for a particular map, now you're talking. So all these sights, there's a fly in here that loves me. I'm in my garage right now. That's why I love Call of Duty Mobile. I can pull out my phone anywhere and I can just have a few rounds. I don't know who would use this thing. Oh wait, it's a 3x optical scope. That's actually why I'm here. That is awesome. Okay, that plus the long barrel, the heavy trigger, and then they even have a 4x optical scope. So it's like, dude, these weapons, once they really become a real thing and people really start using them, they're gonna be interesting. So I know that, some people, I'm not sure how long this video is right now, some people like this. I'm not particularly keen on stuff like this because it doesn't really help your gameplay. But there's a bunch of stickers now. There's all kinds of stuff you can just do to your gun, and it looks like you could even like move the sticker to where you want. Just little customization stuff. I'm personally very fond of just running around with the RPD and the caution RPD, the nuclear whatever RPD, the yellow one. That's been like my go-to weapon for a long time. It's been a great weapon. The RPD's like, if I got multiple people to mow down, I just want to walk around and shoot people. RPD is perfect for it. But the J358, that's how I get around when I need to move across the battlefield. If I can move around across the battlefield now, and I don't have to worry about someone just being out of range. That's the biggest issue with the J358, is someone's just out of range of where the weapon's effective. That's changed now. So today, I'm probably going to upload a few videos after I get a few attachments for the J358, and then bring you guys back and show you guys how well it works, because I'm already pretty good with that pistol. I just can't wait to see how it works after we get all this stuff. So I'm sorry that I didn't actually play anything in this round, or in this match, but if you're not playing Call of Duty Mobile, this is my J358 that I usually run with. This is my baby, without the freaking whatchamacall on the front, without the laser on the front. Sand camo, like they have all kinds of stuff you can do to these weapons now. Splinter camo. Oh, no camos unlocked. Nothing unlocked. Look at this. So it's time to start playing, you guys. Get out there and start making. That looks nice. That's better though. That looks so much cooler. Even though they're the same gun, just different colors. Oh no, even the patterns are a little bit different. Yeah. So yeah, get out there and play, you guys. Call of Duty is about to, COD Mobile in particular, I think is about to explode, as well as Warzone. I just found out about Warzone like 2 days ago, so I've been avoiding playing video games for years because video games are addictive, but it's such a part of American culture now. I don't think I can really stay away from it forever. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe. Leave something in the comments. I kind of want to see what you guys are running, because like a lot of the time I see people using weapons that I think are useless, and they're killing me. So evidently they're not that useless, right? So leave a comment. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. This is Nezarek. Deuces. Okay, now turn off. Stop recording.